him. The referee told him if he get hit by another shot like that, he's gonna stop it, and he did.
To Ray Corona's point, look how wobbly.
Shield, that's the main thing.
Well, that's
Meeting them with left hand.
Oh, and there's a knockdown scored with the left hand. And there's an answer as he puts him down.
4,
and that's the thing about Valenzuela. He's tough.
Wow.
7. Hey, ¿quieres pelear? Camina allá. Camina. Venga aquí. ¿Quieres pelear?
How about if Jimmy Lennon can make sense of all this? Jimmy.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 8 seconds in round number 3. A referee in charge, Ray Corona, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of knockout and the new WBC Continental America's lightweight champion.
Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin De Los Santos are two professional boxers who will compete for the vacant WBC lightweight title. Stevenson is a former world featherweight champion and Olympic silver medalist with a record of 20 wins with 10 knockouts and no losses. He is widely regarded as one of the sport's best young talents and future pound-for-pound star. De Los Santos is a Dominican fighter with a record of 16 wins, 1 losses and 14 knockouts. He's a former WPA champion and is a sole fighter who has won his last 6 occasions by stoppage. This is shaping up to be a winning and exciting contender for the position, as Stevens is a skilled southpaw who relies on his stopping, accuracy and defense, while De Los Santos is an orthodox who promises to aggressively press and block on his opponent, and he lands big shots. Based on projections and analysis from various sources, Shakur Stevenson is the favorite to win this fight. He is considered one of the best boxers in the world, possessing exceptional speed, skill and ring IQ. He faces stronger Tim Bradley, a former world champion and a boxing analyst, said this would be an easy job for Shakur. Shakur himself is very confident and has challenged MMA fighters to get in the ring with him. However, Edwin De Los Santos should not be underestimated. He's a strong boxer who can end a fight with 1 shot. He overthrew 15 of his 16 opponents and was never taken down himself. He is also hungry for glory and wants to prove himself against the best. He accused Shakur of avoiding him and calling him a chicken. He also hired Freddie Roach, the legendary trainer, to help him prepare for the fight. However, most experts agree that De Los Santos would have difficulty dealing with Shakur's superior technique and movement. Shakur can exploit De Los Santos' reckless defense, test his stamina, then frustrate him with lateral movement. This is not Shakur's fight to lose. He must be careful not to be overconfident and allow Edwin to take the advantage of. Therefore, based on the available information, I predict that Shakur Stevenson will win this fight via unanimous decision or stoppage. He is more skilled, experienced, and versatile than Edwin De Los Santos. He will outturn him and avoid his power punches. He will also showcase his talent and charisma to the world. He is a rising star in the sport and has the potential to become a legend and a future pound-for-pound star. Shakur Stevenson became a great boxer and he is able to achieve his career goal. Some strengths are: he is fast and accurate. Stevenson has excellent speed and movement, allowing him to land small punches and get hit. He has a low contact rate until the opponent initiates contact, demonstrating his superior skills. However, it's not without flaws. Some of the weak ones are: it's to achieve knockout power. Stevenson has only had 10 knockouts in 20 titles fights, which is low for a top-level fighter. He relies more on takeoff in boxing than on punching efficiency, which may allow his deals to be made less unpredictable and more predictable. He is confident and ambitious. Stevenson can fight in different style and adapt to a different situation. He can pop outside or inside, switch stances, and change his attack and defense. He can also deal with different types of opponent, from aggressive brawlers to master movers. He struggles to gain weight. Stevenson moved from featherweight to junior lightweight and moved back up to lightweight. He is confident and ambitious. Stevenson believes in himself. He has moved up weight classes and sought bigger fights, aiming to become a multi-division champion and pound-for-pound star. Shakur Stevenson is a talented and promising fighter with many strengths that makes him affordable opponent in the ring. Edwin De Los Santos is known for his strengths, speed, but he also has some weaknesses that his opponent can exploit. According to some sources, De Los Santos' weaknesses include: he is reckless and negligent when he attacks, leaving him vulnerable to counters. He has a little head movement and relies on his reflexes from his punches, which could be a problem against a prices boxer like Stevenson. He has stamina issues and tends to fade as the fight progresses, especially in the later rounds. He is inexperienced in the 12-round fights and has never faced an elite opponent like Stevenson, who has more skill and versatility.
Will take some shots. He will. Woo! And another knockdown scored.
The weaknesses of this may be the main factor that leads to the outcome of the work. Stevenson is a master boxer who can control distance, timing, and rhythm. He can also exploit De Los Santos' defense flaws and endurance problems with his sharp and effective punches. Stevenson will have to be a no-brainer from De Los Santos' power and promise, but if he can get the better of him and frustrate him, he will have a good shot and becoming the new WBC lightweight champion.
See if Jimmy Lennon can make sense of all this. Jimmy.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 8 seconds in round number 3. A referee in charge, Ray Corona, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of knockout and the new WBC Continental America's lightweight champion.